Good morning. I wanted to share a little bit of my experience before I head out today. I am so grateful to be in my body today. And what does that mean? As I've been traveling through this experience, I have not always been grounded in my body. Oftentimes, most times, when I was living through my experience, I kind of was disassociated. Not kind of, I was. When you are living in narcissistic abuse, most times you will find that the anxiety you kind of disassociate when you're in it. Like for me, I felt like I was disconnected, especially when I was always trying to gauge his moods. As the temperature slowly came up with his moods, I was always constantly adjusting myself to his temperature. So therefore, I did not check in with myself. I did not take the time to check in with myself because I was always checking in with him, always monitoring him, constantly checking, WhatsApp to see if he's online. So, and it was a constant anxious attachment to see if he was okay. Because then if he's okay, I'm okay. If he's okay, I'm okay. If he's happy, I'm happy. And a lot of that came from my own abandonment wound. If I feel myself with him, then I'm okay. If I have a husband, then I'm somebody. I'm worthy. And so this is an experience of me checking in with my body in the morning. A lot of times I have to sit with that anxiety, and it's just now, like I said, it's a hiccup. What's interesting is the anxiety I felt when I was with him, it would kind of start like, and I would wonder, like, why am I having this anxiety if my partner is right here? I started having really bad stomach problems throughout the whole marriage. And I'm almost trembling talking about it. What's interesting, my husband never told me about his affair. I think his new partner probably thinks that he told me about her, but he never did. I told him about her, and it never reflected in his face. What's interesting about narcissists, they can be unfazed when you confront them with truths. That's interesting. It never fazed him because the lack of accountability with them is profound. They're profoundly unfazed by truth, whatever that may be, because they've adapted. They've adapted to chaos in a manner that's interesting. There's probably a psychopathy to that. That at this point I'm not interested in really learning because I'm interested now in returning to myself in a manner that I've not ever taken time to learn. I came into this relationship because I was just so overwhelmed by having passed the bar and struggling to get my license, adapting to the environment of New York. I had just moved to New York, just taken a position with a pretty large firm, not as an attorney, but as a legal assistant, which I was just struggling with that, struggling with just moving to New York. And I just wanted to give away my power. I was desperate to give it away, which there's probably even a psychology to why I wanted to give myself away. I was overwhelmed by that version of myself. And I think that my partner was very in tune to that. That was a ripe environment for him. So I come into this morning and I'm just returning to myself. And the return to myself is exotic for me. And I'm defiant. I know that every day that I own and that is mine is in direct defiance to what my ex partner in that former life, as I will call it, wanted to design for me. His last words to me were, "You will not live without me. You can't live without me because I'm an elegant man." That's how, through his lens, he wanted to put on me. Even though I'm an attorney with 6 years of a PhD, a master's of arts in teaching, having written 7 books, he wanted to reduce me to this person that is literally nothing. The narcissist is insistent upon erasing you, and your resilience, your defiance, is in direct opposition to what they designed for you, because when they leave they must erase you because it is in support of who they are, because you must be the problem. So when you rise and when you literally turn off the narcissist TV, as it has been described by Lee Hammock, if you haven't watched his work, please watch it. When you rise, when you insist upon, I just gave up the battle, because what are you fighting for? You're not literally fighting for anything. There's nothing over in that direction. When I shared with my ex, I am surviving, I'm still here, you could hear in his voice, like, what? There was something there. There's something I didn't take. You are alive. When you say, I'm not watching you, I'm still alive, I'm still here. And don't do it because of them. Do it for you. I'm doing this for me. And that will empower you in every other aspect. And are there hard mornings? Most certainly. And in a way, it turns off the rumination. I think some nights I just get in bed and I'm just like, wow, I did it today. And what he's doing with that other person, it becomes less and less significant for me, because it's not significant. That person inherited my pain. It's like a doppelganger. She took this legacy from me. It's almost like I shed my skin and she put it on. Like a bizarre episode of Black Mirror. It's like I was looking for someone to take this curse, and she took it quite easily without me asking. It's a very bizarre episode of American Horror Story. I was looking to relieve myself of this most horrible burden, and someone took it from me without me asking. And the narcissist is not banking on that. They're looking to keep you in their chaotic harem. And if the new supply comes along, you have not lost your years. You can put this in your narrative of having experienced and survived this fire. And I guess your scars can be a testament to your strength. And you can say you've walked through it and you came back leading the pack. I mean, they're seeking to destroy you, but yet you are not destroyed. I did a lot with those years. They were not wasted years for me, because I am returning into the body. I'm so resilient. I am so resilient. And when you are grieving, you are closer to God. So I'm going to head out now. I am in the glorious city that I love, and it's not New York. I'm in my glorious place, living in a neighborhood that I used to dream about. This neighborhood. So I'm going to head to my office now. I have to go fight for folks who need fighting for. I'm grateful for this day. I've already had 2 cups of coffee. And then I want to get home in time to have a great walk. And I've already done some meditation today. Return to the breath. You are powerful. You are loved. And have a great day. I hope this helps someone, because it helps me. All right. God bless.